What a nerd. Nah, it's super cool. How all this came together, it's crazy. Yeah, so as far as our knowledge goes, which it's literally changing every week, but as far as our knowledge goes, this is the absolute lowest level we can beat Final Fantasy VII. Without any glitches or bugs. Like, glitches, obviously, but without warping. That's what I meant to say. Without wrong warping, or really just warping in general, I would say, is probably the best way to put it. Without warping. You crit. Of course you crit. Why wouldn't you? Thank you for the 20 gifted subs live stream. Finishing off Hojo. And that's going to be 2 Chain to Echoes giveaways. That's so hype. That game deserves it, man. That game deserves the support. The developer deserves the support. That is awesome, man. Not only do we get to support Chained Echoes, but we get to give away copies to you guys. That's what Indie Gauntlet is all about. So thank you guys very, very much for that. Boom. Boom, he gone. It's Reno time. Reno is back with a vengeance. And you'll notice this is boss 39 of 50. If I'm not mistaken, 40 is another special boss. Let me double check so I'm not lying to you. Yes, 40 is another special boss. And will be a special reward. Who's the boss? My wife is the boss. But in terms of the Final Fantasy VII boss, I don't know, you'll have to find out. $20 giveaways of Chained Echoes. All mothers are the super boss. True. True. Alright, after this cutscene, we're going to do the final XP count. And then we'll do the 2 giveaways. And then we're going down into the depths to finish this bad boy once and for all. And we have to go get some elixirs. Unfortunately. We don't have enough to fight safer. But we made, I think, our other 2 playthroughs, we did like 2 or 3... We did at least 3 elixir farms in, like, both of those runs. This one, we actually only did 1, and we got all the way here. And now it'll be a pretty safe elixir farm, because if we get pincered, we shouldn't die, I don't think. I can make Cloud a super tank to ensure he doesn't die. Oh, should we just get debut item? Should we do the debut item farm instead, make it quicker? Yeah, why not? Why not? I gotta remember where W item is. I think it's by the mop. I think it's by the mop. We're not getting 0, bro. It takes like an hour. Takes like an hour of digging to get 0. It's terrible. I'm not even gonna use them. All right, you ready for the shock? You ready for the surprise? At Zach in the chat. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Mav. Death you brother in the chat. Get ready for this. Look who it is. He's back. He's back. He's so back. And he's level 7. Because he missed all the XP. So this is our final party. Here it is. Our final party. Let's do some math. Hold on. Save first. Now I can let the music play while I count. It's more epic that way. Final level counts. We have Cloud at 34, Barrett at 19, Tifa at an unbelievable level 5. I believe she never got experience the entire game, right? I don't think she ever got experience. She started at level 5, ended at level 5. Aerith is level 21, but we're not including her because she's gone. Red 13 is an unbelievable level 7. Kate Sith is level 1 because he's broken. And Sid is level 28. Our final level count for playthrough number 3. And keep in mind, Barrett playthrough was level 126. And Cloud playthrough was 124. Our final level for the Aerith playthrough, an unbelievable 94. We are beating the game with a combined party level of 94. Holy. Sub 100. Insane. And that is thanks to so many people that helped with this to figure it all out. That is disc 1 skip. That's the back in time getting rid of Aerith, the Red 13 drop off, all of the different optimizations we did, not killing a single enemy that we didn't have to kill, and all the routing stuff we did to figure out how to get rid of Aerith and get the least amount of XP. This is the final conclusion to all of our work over the last couple months. And now we can finally get rid of Tifa. You've done us well, Tifa. Done us well. I don't know what in the world to give anyone at the moment. We're just chilling. We're just chilling. Alright, let's go get W item. Yeah, so normally we keep Sid at a low level, but because we had to name him anyways, and he got a bunch of XP from being named, which, by the way, someone asked in the comments, I'm pretty sure I explained this, but I probably explained it quickly because this stuff has been going through my head, and I've been DMing people about this, and it's gone back and forth, like, over the past couple of months. So it's all just kind of in my head bouncing around, and I don't always, like, take the time to explain it correctly, so apologies. The reason that we don't just give a bunch of XP to Sid because he gets named and then gets his level reset is that his level doesn't actually reset. It gets the XP that the game wants to give him through the little formula it does where it takes like average party level, blah, blah, blah. That XP just gets added on top of the weird default Sid that we already have. So it doesn't matter if we go and give Sid XP because this XP will just go on top. So, or rather, it does matter if we go give him XP because the XP gets added, it doesn't get reset. So that's why we didn't do that. But we did use Sid more than we normally would for this playthrough because since he was already getting that extra XP, it was better to use him than to use like Red 13. Especially given that Red 13 gets dropped off. So that's the reasoning for that. Bone Village. Yeah, at first we thought that his level would just get set. And we were like, oh man, maybe we can do some cool stuff. Like, maybe we can have Sid go get us Big Guard and like some enemy skills and stuff. And then we could just reset his thing. But unfortunately, that ain't it. Okay, where is... We'll get this, then we'll do the giveaways. Where is W item? Isn't it by the mop? It's literally the mop spot, yeah. Have to get the mop first. Oops. Yeah, we could use Amy's Manip to get Bahamut Zero. I'm not gonna use them. I mean, we could like Quadra Magic Bahamut Zero for the memes, but like, do we really want to Quadra Magic Bahamut for the memes? I guess It actually would be good against Bizarro, to be fair. To be fair, okay. Alright, we'll do it for fun and for science. We'll do it. I need to learn it, though. Let's do the giveaways, and I'll learn how to do the manip. And then we'll do it. Oh my god. Alright, we need to get into a fight. Oh wait, I gotta equip it first. Okay, before we do that, let's do the manip. Okay, so this is how the manip works. For anyone that wants to do this at home, it's actually really easy. So I'm about to teach you. I'm about to teach you how to get Bahamut Zero. Step number 1. Dig right here to get the Mega Elixir. Okay, step 1. Dig right here for the wait, do we already get the Mega Elixir? Is that why? Did we get it before? I think we got it before. I think that's why. Yeah, I think we already got it. Okay, step 1. Dig there and get the Mega Elixir. Okay, step 2. Dig here again. No, don't ignore it. You have to get that Mega Elixir. We just already got it. We got it earlier because I was like, what would be good to dig up? Okay, now, don't open the chest and just leave. And then save the game. I can't believe you could do that, by the way. I never knew you could do that. Close the game, reopen it. I never knew you could just leave and the chest would stay there. So now we load this save. And we start a timer when the, like, in between, the screen fades to black and then fades back in. When it fades all the way to black and it's about to start fading in, that's when you start the timer. So let me actually add the timer so you guys can see. Okay, so here's our timer. We're going to time when the screen starts to fade in. We're going to open this at 12 seconds. It's that easy. It's that easy. It's that easy. Boom. Boom. And if you mess it up, you can just reload the save. So, you know, takes a whole 12 seconds to try. If you screw up, you can just do it again. That is sick. Shoutouts to Pet Friend. That is sick. That is super cool. Beats freaking digging for it for an hour. Beats digging for it for an hour. Alright, actually, we could just go. I'll get elixirs on my way. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, like you said, once you realize you can actually just leave and save, it makes it so easy. I thought for sure a manip for that would suck because all the menus and waiting and animations and stuff, but because you can just leave with the chest still there, that's fire. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what we take. I wouldn't mind a preemptive. Other than that, we're just kind of chilling here. I need to Need to dupe some tranks as well. You should be able to manip everything in, you should be able to manip everything, but it's not really necessary. It's not really necessary. All the other ones are really easy to get. Bahamut Zero is the only one that's annoying. I think the... Let's see. There's a 30% chance for an ether where the Sector 5 key is, but there's also a 100% ether spot. There's a 14% chance for an elixir where the key to Sector 5 is. There's a 7% chance of a turbo ether, which is useless. Just get an elixir instead. And that's it. Everything else, like W items, 100% if you dig in the right spot. So, which is weird, by the way. You would think W item would be like another 10, like at the very least, like a 50% chance. But no, W item's 100% chance. So, yeah. Bahamut Zero is the only one that you'll need to use it for. Ba -ba -ba -ba. So, we've done the quest. Oh, I just realized I put the wrong... There should be 18 bosses, not 19. We've done the challenge. We've gone the distance. But this will be the hardest boss gauntlet yet. Because we are a lower level. And even though we got Morph, I have not used it yet. And even though we have W item, I just used it to get elixirs that we could have gotten anyways. So this should be the hardest version of the final bosses we've fought so far. Having said that, we do have Bahamut Zero this time. So that's going to help, especially with Bizarro. Here's a question. Should I use W item on my hero drinks? Or should I not, for the sake of making it harder? Because it will be significantly easier if I use... Alright, so I'll just use W item on stuff that we would have gotten anyways. Just for the sake of fun. Because like I said, this will be slightly harder than the other runs. It probably will not be too much of a challenge, but it will be the hardest one we've done. And then after that, we can have fun multiplying hero drinks. But for this boss gauntlet, we'll keep it interesting. We did, however, save our hero drink. We did not have to use it on Demon Wall or Carry Armor, so we have earned ourselves one hero drink. And even without W item, we could theoretically get hero drinks from Chocobo Racing in this run because we fixed Gold Saucer in this run. So we could theoretically get 4 on our own. No, I thought Demon Wall would be really tough, but we actually killed him pretty quick thanks to the Princess Guard, but yeah, I knew Demon Wall was going to be tough. He's always tough in challenge runs. Yeah, we took care of him. Neo Bahamut and Princess Guard did work. Time to go get the broken equipment. Time to go officially win the game. And we win. That's a wrap, boys. That's a wrap. Pretty terrible. Aerith was a good level. Everyone else was obviously super low level. We had to do an Aerith solo strat. No one else could survive. But luckily, I wanted to do the solo strat anyways, so. No! Do I still have my ribbon? Yeah. Holy cow, these fights. It's too bad we can't get Pandora's box. It'd actually be really nice since we don't have Ultima. But for this run, we have Bahamut 0. Okay. Do I want to grab anything from the swamp? Not really. I mean, I can, but it's like, whatever. I think we just go. I think we will be completely fine to just go. Why can't you get Pandora's box? Because you have to kill him to make him use it. He only uses it as he's dying. True, yeah. Now, after getting W item, we could have... Well, it still takes a while, but yeah. Okay, so... For Genova... We can pretty much just... kill her. Cloud should be... good to survive, I think. Will Cloud survive Ultima? Or do we have to hope he dodges? If we want to be super optimal about it, we could give him the Wizard Bracelet and give Sid the Mistile. And just have a chance to dodge it. Here we go. Here we go. Thanks for the shield, Materia. Thanks, Bio. No, we played some last night, though. I forget the name of it, but the one where you fight the tournament and you can gamble on how hard the next boss is. I was, like, super addicted to it. That one was super fun. Yoshiyuki does pretty crazy damage when two allies are dead. But only physical. Overbold, yeah. Whoa, crazy RNG. What was that? I think so, yeah. Take this. You guys want the health again? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, that's what I was going to say. What do you mean 10,000 HP? What? I was like, she has more than 10,000 HP, brother. Wait, does Break always miss her? I forget. Doesn't it always miss? Thank you, Steel Toes. She's a flying Pokemon. Whoa! Massive damage. Man, I can actually do some fun stuff in the final fight. Now that I have debut item. Well, yeah, because I could throw a vaccine and keep my damage. Don't kill Sid. Yes, the PS3 was both amazing and awful in many different ways. In another universe where like Nintendo had already quit making games and Xbox never got into making games, the PS3 could have been the death of video gaming. Like, it could have been the Atari 2600 of freaking video games. Could have been the second coming of E.T. But in the end, it ended up as a pretty great console once they redesigned it. And once people finally got used to it. But yeah, at the time it was a blight. Companies hated making games for it. Consumers hated buying it. Half the crap in the box, they didn't even know what it did. It broke the little, you know those little tabs that hold up your shelves? They still have a grudge against the PS3. One day, if those little tabs become sentient and revolt, the first thing they're taking down is the PS3. What do you mean, miss? What do you mean, what? It might be the furthest I've reached for a joke, but listen, in 2 years you'll get it. When the tabs revolt, you'll get it. Dodge, Sid. This is your time. Your time is now. Dodge. Nice. I knew it. I knew Cloud wouldn't survive. I could just feel it in my bones. It wasn't even close. I killed by like extra 1,000. Thank God for the misstyle. Not exactly sure what we'd do there if the misstyle didn't exist. We might have to go farm spirit, like magic defense sources, or throw our hero drink there. Even with the hero drink, I think we die. I have to go buy barrier, I guess. Go buy barrier. We have to buy barrier and level it up to magic barrier with bouncers. Actually, can we get... Can we get lunar curtains now? Because we have morph? Couldn't we morph one and run away? Don't even tell you where to get them on the wiki because they're so useless normally. They're so useless normally, they're like, meh. Not even worth. No, they're only win items. They're only win items. Yeah. From enemies in Wutai or unknown 2s. Drop them also. Which is so useless. By the time you're that far in the game, you're never going to need a Lunar Curtain. Alright, so I think it would be more fun to just get a little silly with it. You know what I'm saying? Get a little bit silly. And not give Cloud a ribbon. So we're just going to go full crazy, goofy damage on Cloud. And we're going to give him... Do you want to do MP Turbo Bahamut 0 or Quadra Magic? I think we got to go Quad. It's more damage overall, I believe. And it's funnier. Now here's the question, do I want to stack magic as well? Actually, that's a good question. I guess we can't quad magic it anyways. This, I think, is just 255, isn't it? No, 199. Wait, it doesn't? You sure? I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. Debut summon takes more. Quad doesn't. No, you're fine. I thought the same thing. I got that and debut summon confused. Yeah, so it's 4 times at half attack power. And MP Turbo is like 1.5 times power, or maybe it's 2 times power, but at max level. We only have it at level 1, so I don't know how much it is. I don't remember. I can check. It goes up to 50%, yeah. But at level 1, it's only 10% more. It also costs more and more MP. So yeah, Quadra Magic is way more damage at the moment. And Magic Plus being level 2 is pretty huge too. Oh, I do want D-Spell. Or D-Barrier. I guess I don't have to give it to you, but I want the magic buff anyway, so... Could use my sources, but I'm not going to, just for the extra challenge. I think we're good to go. Yeah, it's Debbie Magic as well. And you can Debbie Magic quad for 8 casts. Well, actually, W Summon quad only does 5, I think. It's like weird. It's a weird bug. Unless you mime it. It's weird. It gets weird when you start casting a bunch of stuff, but... yeah, you can combine W Magic and W Summon with Quadra. But that costs MP twice. Maybe? Maybe it depends on the level. Or you just hit your limit. Limit of quadras you can do. And then it goes down to 1. Let's do it. Oops. Here we go. So hopefully this fight is a lot quicker this time. Because this fight's been a pain in the other 2 runs. But now we actually have multi-target damage.